Take 3.
Today we are talking about 15 essential bus life items that you definitely want to have on your bus or van or mobile home. So let's get started. The first thing you need is a non-negotiable, and that is wet wipes. So these will be your lifesaver because your floors get dirty really quickly because it's, in a small space, you track in dirt, and before you get to bed you have to wipe your feet off. Moving on to our next item is our collapsible broom. So this thing is pretty handy. You just take off the dustpan, however you would say. Collapse this, which I can't do. I could never do this. It's so easy to use. There we go. That. And broom. So moving on to item number 3 is our wall Scentsy. So the bus gets pretty smelly really quickly depending on dirty clothes, dirty dishes, whatever. So having one of these smelling at all times really helps. So item number 4 you absolutely have to have is bug screens. So we bought these from Walmart, or you can get them from Home Depot, any store like that, and we spray painted ours black, and we just pop them into the window. I know we've said this several times, but we just want to reiterate how important this is. So our charging drawer is the black hole of all of our chargers, and it is a mess, and it stays a mess, but it's practical. So this is something I did not think about. I thought we were constantly going to be just dying of sweat in the heat of the bus, but really it gets really cold in here. So we bought a Mr. Buddy heater, and these are safe to use inside with the doors closed and windows up. This definitely works, and we oftentimes have to turn it off in the middle of the night, so it definitely keeps us warm. This is something we weren't gonna do, but I'm so glad that we did. These are our Sirocco fans. They have 3 settings, and they can move basically anywhere, pointed anywhere in the bus, and they make a big difference. Words are hard for me today.
So let me mansplain it to you what this is. It's a
fan.
It's a 12 volt gyroscoping fan, which means it rotates on 3 different axes. You can point it left and right, up and down, and on the y-axis, X, Y, and Z axis or whatever. So they like gyroscope.
Yes.
Hannah said they got 3 settings. They've also got a timer in hours, 3, 6, 9, and 12 hours if you want to save battery. We put one on this side and one on this side of the bus.
So we both get our own personal fan at night.
Yeah.
It's very nice.
Pretty sweet. As we mentioned earlier, bugs can be kind of a problem. Even with the screens and stuff, bugs still get in here. I just killed like 6 flies before this video started. This is essential. Fly swatter. We were going to get an electric one, or I was going to, but then I figured it'd be like melting bugs in here, so good old manual one works good too. So our Lagoon table mount, you've seen it mentioned in numerous videos. I can't show it to you. Hannah's sitting on our table right now, technically. It's in bed mode, but if you want to see what that looks like, go back and check out
2 videos.
2 videos ago. That's our Lagoon install. It's pretty sweet. Check it out. So the next thing we have is a Cam Pro, I think, filter. So when we first started, we were drinking water out of our filter under the sink, and we thought that would be enough by itself. We opted to get a inline filter for our hose to filter out sediment and other stuff. We're getting kind of like a hard water kind of taste, so like a lot of minerals and stuff, and this just filters out the more minerals and stuff. Also, when you hook this up for the first time, it shoots out black, so purge it outside of your tank. Don't put it in your tank first. And then when it stops being black, put it in your tank, hook your hose up, Bob's your uncle. So we opted to get microfiber towels for pretty much everything. I don't remember who said get microfiber towels. I want to say it was King It or someone like that. But we got hand towels, we got bath towels, we got washcloths, we got cleaning cloths, all microfiber. They dry really well, and then when you hang them up, they're dry like within a few hours. So really moisture wicking, really good. Highly recommend. We got ours on Amazon. I have no idea what brand it was. It was just generic, but they come with these little hanging loops on every single one of them, and they're pretty sweet. This one, I don't know if it's necessarily a hack or just a preference or a really cool item, but we'd like to mention our baskets. They're actually kind of messy, but they keep everything where it's supposed to be at in their designated area. It may not actually be doing much, but it feels like we're a little more organized.
It's out of sight, so it looks better.
Yeah. We opted for those because they thought they would look more aesthetically pleasing than having open cabinets. And I don't know if you've ever built cabinets, but upper cabinets have weird hardware and stuff, and I don't want to deal with that, so we did baskets. Another pretty sweet idea, Hannah's idea. She got these when we were still living in our apartment. We didn't use them as much then as we do now, but they are these reusable grocery bags. Really just bags. You can use them for anything really. They store to a size like as big as my hand probably, but you can pretty much get all of your groceries in these. We have 3 of them, and they're pretty big. Keeps us from having a bunch of extra plastic bags with nowhere to store them or put them in our trash can. So this is actually space saving, and
we use it for other stuff as well, not just groceries.
Yeah, Hannah uses it to carry random stuff
like
in and out of class, or stuff like when we're on a weekend trip somewhere. Lunch, clothes, swimsuits, whatever. Multi-purpose, reusable bags. So the next 2 things kind of go hand in hand, so we'll just kind of show you them in order. We have a collapsible ladder. It's telescoping. It's pretty sweet.
Very orange.
Very orange, but this was the cheapest one on Amazon. It's actually very high quality for being as cheap as it was. And then just telescopes. I'm not going to open it all the way up in here. We'll show you what we got it for outside. So we got this to get on our roof. A lot of people build their ladders in their rig, like weld it or whatever. I didn't want to do that because I don't want people to be able to climb up whenever we're not in the bus and just either steal stuff out of our bag or mess up our solar panels or whatever. A lot of horror stories on YouTube about people's stuff getting vandalized or messed up. So we wanted a collapsible ladder that wasn't always up. And then our final thing on our list is our keeper bag. It's up there on our roof rack. We got it to store extra stuff like winter clothes, ski clothes, stuff like that. It also stores our luggage for if we have to take flights or whenever we're going to be away from the bus for long periods of time, has our luggage in it. So I guess I'll show you that up there. So there's our solar panels I was talking about, and here's our keeper bag. So far it's been 100% waterproof to my knowledge. You just undo some of these clips here, and there is like multiple Velcro and zippers and stuff. So there's your Velcro. Here's the zipper. And I think I've got Everything in here looks like it's still watertight. I've got my lawn chair in here. Hannah keeps hers out because she uses it more than I do. And then we've got both of our suitcases in here with extra clothes. So these are just a few items we've found to be super helpful while living in the bus. If you have any more items you think are super useful for you and your journey in bus life or van life, please leave a comment, let us know. I'm always open to finding more hacks and useful things to make life a little bit easier for us.
Yep.
See you later.